Hey, prospective viewers, got a quick little known tip today about how to modify the STAR approach to delivering your behavioral answers that are going to make your answers even more engaging than they are now. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, share it with a friend, and thanks to all of you who subscribe to our channel. If you're not familiar with the STAR method, there's lots of videos on the internet that talk about the STAR method for designing answers to behavioral questions. STAR is an acronym that stands for situation, task, action, and result. So when you are asked a behavioral question like, give me an example of, or tell me of a time when, the way you design that answer is to first come up with, this was the situation, this was the task that I had, this is the action that I took, and this was the result. And you deliver it in that order. When you do so, there's a problem with that. Attention spans are getting shorter these days. So as you're delivering that answer in that order, there's a chance, because of bad attention span or tiredness, that some of your interviewers are not going to hear the last part of your answer. The problem with that is the last part, the result, is the most important part of the answer. We don't want them not hearing the most important part. So how do we modify this? After you have come up with all of your answers to situation, task, action, and result, you take a little bit, let's say a third of your result, and you move it up ahead of the situation. So now our agenda looks like 1/3 of the results, then situation, task, action, and result. So if somebody were to ask me a question, Craig, give me an example of a time when you had a conflict with somebody, I would say, sure, I'd be happy to. I'm kind of glad that happened because this person and I are now really good friends. We're learning from each other, which is not only good for us, it's good for the company. Let me tell you about it. And then I go right into the situation and I drop down STAR. The beauty of doing it that way is you ensure that the interviewers will hear at least part of the best part of your answer, the most important part of your answer first. The second thing is, as you give them part of your results, you're basically saying to them, hey, I got a happy ending. This is a successful story. You might want to hang around and listen to all of it. So you are enticing them to continually stay engaged throughout the entirety of your answer. That's how we modify the STAR approach to make your answers even more engaging. We always like hearing from you, so leave us a comment. Tell us what you'd like me to talk about next and any ways that we can improve. Thanks for watching, and as always, see ya.